So let me tell you the story about my Nike 277 Dunk that I debuted in 2022 with Ishod Wair. But it didn't start like that. It actually started in 2018 with an email or a phone call, I actually don't remember, from Pele that worked at Nike SB, who said, hey, how do you feel about doing a sneaker collab with our pro skater, Ishod Wair? I said, hey, it sounds awesome, but I got to tell you, I don't skate. And he said, hey, that doesn't matter. We really like your attitude. We like what you do. And Ishod's a Porsche guy, so we think this will be a great combination. So anyway, that started, several emails, several months later, then a year later, and then finally, I met Ishod right before COVID in March of 2020. We met, we clicked, and we decided, okay, let's do the shoe. So I only ever did 2 drawings, as you can see. This was the first one, number 1, dated March 23rd. And this was the second one, dated April 2nd. And if you look, the shoe didn't change drastically from the drawings. You know, it changed a little bit, but the goal always was to make the shoe like the car, meaning it would be beat up and it would age with time and develop patina. Now, if you look here, this is the very, very first sample ever made. If you zoom on in, you'll see I'm actually drawing with a Sharpie Outlaw, and I'm drawing around 277. So that was the very first sample ever made. This was the second sample we made, where you see we've got a slightly different shade of blue. We still don't have Outlaw or Nike here on the sole, and we don't have the outline around 277. But we do have the key details, the Union Jack on the back, and the red, white, and blue. And we also have the combination of the tartan interior. Those were the very first 2 samples. The final approved sample was this one right here. You can see by this time we've actually lost the blue on the lace up. We've gone down a One Outlaw logo, and we actually have Nike SB on the side, and we've got the outline around the 277. The sole's the same, and the goal here was the shoe would distress like the car. Originally 277 was gold, so what we actually did was started with gold leather and then had the leather dyed, knowing that it would crack up, with the ultimate goal becoming something like this, which is the very first pair of shoes I ever had. So we released the shoe in June of 2022, almost 2 years ago. And ironically, the shoe sold out within 10 minutes, and they are no longer available. So this is how the shoe comes out of the box. If you see right here, this is how it would be in the box. And the goal would be over time, the shoe would start to distress as you wore it more and more. And as you can see here, it's kind of cool seeing that we've got the sample stamped on the inside. And we have 2 different shades of tartan. On the right side, we've got the blue, and on the left side, we've got the red. So we'll take a look under the hood of 277, which you know is a 1971 911T, has been red, white, and blue a long, long time. But as you see inside, 277 was originally gold. So the goal here was to actually have gold leather and then put the white paint over the gold so it would fade, crack, and sort of gain patina, just like the actual car did. I bought this car back in 1999, so I've owned it 25 years. It was white when I got it. I just added the red and blue, and then did a lot of track days, and then it became my favorite car. It was in the Need for Speed video game. There's 8 different Hot Wheels of it. It's in the CSR racing game, and now it actually has its own Nike shoe. For my birthday, Hannah also got me this very fancy 277 mat, and Justice Sketch sent me this very cool piece of artwork. Now, interestingly, in the shoe world, in the Nike skate world, this shoe proved to be quite a success. Some of the people knew who I was. Everyone, of course, knew who Ishod was. But generally, people just liked the shoe for the way it looked, whether they knew it was based around the car or not. So I'm now on my 3rd pair of 277 Dunks. These are the 2 prior pairs, and as you can see, I've kind of worn them until the sole is worn out. And I like them like that. They become real comfy. You know, this ironically was the first time Nike SB had done a canvas and leather combo on a Dunk in quite some time. I average 12,000 steps a day. So I've worn these shoes every day for the past 2-3 years. I probably get a year's worth of wear out of each shoe. and I've calculated that's approximately 2,000 miles per shoe. So, to coincide with the 2022 release of the 277 Nike SB shoe, we actually made a video, and by that I mean Nike SB, Ishod, and myself made a video. Ishod got to drive 277, actually got some seat time behind the wheel, and we took 277 down into the LA River, my favorite place. So that is the story of my Nike 277 skate shoe dunk.